What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Trent. We chilling today. Got a couple things got to do. So right here, not that thing. That's a whole nother topic. This thing is so dirty. You gotta wash it. Gotta get it cleaned up for today. Today's Sunday. Super Bowl. It's happening today. Wheels are just caked. I mean, they're just caked. Even though they don't get too much better than this, because you know the people that actually did the powder coating on these wheels suck ass. And yeah. So that being said, the issue we're facing, we need to fix, is the LED light. If you notice, this whole rows out, this rows out, the front doesn't work, the side works, but they pick and choose what side it wants to work. Same thing with this side. Hey, you can see a lot more out on this one. So now my plan was to basically take off the whole front bumper, do the fogs, do the head, because I want to buff the headlights themselves and get them, you know, ceramic coated and taken care of. And another thing, you know, Texas roads, after the ice storm, a nice little impact. So basically today we're just gonna do the fogs, go to the car wash the car. I'll show you a little bit of that. So unfortunately I don't have a big tripod. Of course, don't feel safe enough to actually leave my phone behind me while I'm not looking and somebody actually steal it, because you know that's how it is here, unfortunately. But yeah, so I'll get to the car wash and talk to y'all in a little bit. All right, after making my little pit stop for some change, then we're gonna do the grills. Shake it gently, turn it on. This wheel cleaner I bought last weekend, and I actually enjoyed it. It is good, and for you fanatics that actually like the color changing actual wheel cleaner, make sure to get behind every spoke. You can see that the wheel cleaner does turn purple, and that is one thing I do like, because I am one of those people that like that. I like to see it change color. It's cool. But you let it dwell 4 to 5 minutes, and it actually starts to change color and show that, of course, it's cleaning all the irons and whatever else is on your wheel. And it doesn't smell that bad. Some of them smell alright. This one actually smells alright. The only thing I wish it came in was like an actual bottle that could just, you know, like the what is it, that Dawn dish soap one, the Power, whatever it is, you just squeeze it and it's like foam already. That'd be so nice. So I'm gonna let this dwell. Alright, come back and I'll scrub the wheels, and I'll get back with y'all after. I'm gonna let this dwell, and then I'll get back with y'all after the car wash is done, because it is a little chilly, and holding the camera sideways, it's a little chilly, and yeah, I need to get this out. So I'll get with y'all guys in a bit, and then I'll see y'all back at home. Just get y'all a little money shot. Alright, now I'll see y'all back at home. Car's cleaned, back at the house. I gotta get the tools out that I actually need. I believe the only thing you actually need is a T15 Torx bit, little Torx bit head, or star head, whatever you want to call it. But gotta get back behind here. Mine's torn up from the tires. But let me go get a wrench, and I will be back to get it off. Alright, so I ended up bringing out a short stubby extension, a swivel, of course my wrench, and then my socket. Now, I might just get rid of the swivel, do a little short stubby socket, because yeah, it fits just right in here. Now, with this being said, there's only a couple screws, and all you're gonna do is just get it off once you get it off, you're gonna go ahead and you'll have access to the back of the actual bulb itself, your fog light itself. I'm pretty sure y'all are zoomed in, so y'all really can't see me. But with the way everything is set up down here, you're able to get to it. Now, my plan was to take off the actual bumper. Don't mind the lawnmower in the background. My neighbor's mowing his lawn. The plan was to take off the bumper, but at the same time, I didn't want to do that because, of course, I want to get this knocked out. And like I said earlier, it's Super Bowl Sunday, so I'm not trying to spend the next couple hours working on the car. But let me get this last one out, and get back with y'all. All right, so back in here. Okay. Make sure y'all got a little bit of a clear view to see in there. Okay, yeah, y'all do have a good clear view. All right, so this little light here, go ahead and turn it counterclockwise, pull it out. You see I have my old ones here. Let me go ahead and there's a little, so right here at the top, there's a little button you can push to release the pressure on the actual light itself, and you can pull it out. Now, that's my old one. Oh yeah, she's a little crusty and dusted. And I don't know where the last owner got these from, but I got these from Amazon. Ala, I guess. Ayla, whatever they are. Alaya, I don't know, whatever they are. But seemingly nice quality. The light itself, it is the same on the backside. Maybe not. It might not be. That looks a little different. Let's see if it's correct though. Let's see if it'll plug in. Oh. Uh-oh. That's a negative. Light doesn't go in. Of course, you can see it has different ears on it. It has one more ear on the bottom. Yeah, it just has one more ear on the bottom, so I wonder if this was probably for some type of Camaro. Maybe the 2015s and up, or the 16s and up, or maybe, yeah, 15 to whatever they are, 20, no, 16 to something. But, all right, well, let me get back with y'all when I do get the new set of fog lights, and yeah, we'll be back. All right, so real quick, before I do change them out, oh man, you can't really see it. Oh, they're not doing their little shutter that they normally do. Cleanly wipe off the lens. There we go. That's a little better. But they're not doing the shutter that they normally do. They normally do like this weird, like, some work, some don't work. Of course, you see the flash from the LED, but get it before. All right, Amazon coming in clutch. Got the box, same company, just a different brand of the fog light, or the actual model number of the fog light. So give me 1 second, let me get everything back off, and we'll get back to where we were. All right, back to where we were. To get access to the actual light itself, all you have to do is turn it counterclockwise, pull it out. There's a little push tab. You go ahead and you unclip it. I'm gonna let that close. And of course, to get to this, you have to turn your tire. And let's go ahead and get this package out. Hopefully this package being the correct one. It looks like it. Not gonna jinx anything right now. But these are a lot nicer, and these do look like exactly the same ones. Being the actual connector. You can see at the bottom where it has an ear here, an ear here. Same thing on the side, one and one. And then the actual top clip and 2 prongs, being 2 plugs. 2 prongs for the plug. Go ahead and grab your connector. Look at the way the actual clip goes. And that being said, the ear that's on the bottom here, when you pick it up, if you're looking at the actual push clip, the actual push release, the part that has the little lip on the top, as you see here, is just going to push right back in. and then it just makes a nice little click. I'm gonna go ahead and actually unlock the car. I should turn them on. Oh, Jesus. Good idea, bad idea. So, let's go ahead and when you're pushing this back in, all you do is push it in and give it a nice twist. Make sure she's locked and secured in there. And when you're done, everything's golden. We know the light works. And come back up to it. And I cheated a little bit. I have an actual automatic wrench right now because it is windy. And that's one thing. I'm sorry for the wind noise. I couldn't defeat it unless I had the right parts yesterday. But unfortunately, I did not. Failure on my part. I mean, what sucks is I ordered those like a long time ago and I just never even did them. I mean, I ordered them a long time ago and I just never even touched them. But with these, you definitely want to get these positioned right and hand tight before you start snugging everything down, just to make sure everything does get into the actual correct position. And when you know everything is in the correct position, you can then take your wrench and tighten it up. That being said, your 3/8, your extension, I don't need that. I have the actual DeWalt 3/8 electric wrench, which I have this one. I have the Milwaukee one. I have both of them. So, what you're gonna do is just go ahead and run them down to their snug. Give me that. Again, you don't need this, like y'all saw. As y'all saw at the beginning of the video, you could just go ahead and tighten it down. Get them all snug, everything is in there. Unfortunately, my car, I do have a little bit of wheel fitment issue with this being I believe it is a 10 in the front. Yeah, this is a 10-inch rim, and the actual stock size being 9.5, I believe. So with it being 9.5, you know, of course it doesn't really stay too well. And again, like I said, I'm sorry about the wind noise. But let's go ahead and let me shut that light off, and we'll get a before and after of the actual lights themselves. I mean, it should be already. Dang it, I forgot my keys. Should be able to see the difference automatically. Let's see. Oh yeah, way brighter on the right. Oh man, that's 10 times brighter. But with that being said, as y'all see this one's done. I'm gonna go ahead and take care of the right side. The right side being exactly the same thing. I'm just not gonna bore y'all with that, so I'm gonna get it done and knock it out. And as you can see, this one's actually doing this little thing. I believe it did it in the video while I was actually trying to get a little shot of it. Oh, it's not tripping out no more. But oh, it of course did it right as I back out. But not sure if you can really see me too well. The left side is so much brighter. It's already, you know, very well noticeable. And with that being said, let me get this right side done. Like I was saying, knock it out, rinse, wash, and repeat. Easy. Turn the one to the left. Take off the 3 bolts. Peel it back just enough to where you can get to it. And pop it out. I'll get back with y'all at the end. And I'll talk to y'all guys for a little bit. See what y'all actually want to see. Let's knock this out and we'll wrap up. And so with that being said, wrap it up here. A couple things, man. Like I was saying outside, I didn't know if y'all could really hear me or see me because the way the wind is, everything is just crazy right now outside. Like I was saying, I believe a couple videos ago, the weather's been ridiculous. And right now it's just extremely windy. But with that being said, you know, there's a couple things out there in life that I kind of want to grasp at. So I'm going to try to focus on doing a lot of things. I am moving into a new house shortly. So we're rebuilding what we're doing, what me and my girl are doing. And y'all see a little bit more of her when we actually get into the house. Because, of course, I'll be able to, you know, I'm going to need help with filming, stuff like that. I've been doing it by myself. She helped me one of the videos last time, and y'all saw her. You'll be seeing a little more of her. But with that being said, you know, a couple things, man. Always look into what your passion is. You know, you might not be able to figure it out now. You might not be, you know, you might not be looking to figure something out, but there's always something to look forward to. Never hold yourself back in the sense of being afraid to able yourself to succeed. And, you know, what I always tell my friends is the ones that I actually, you know, talk to on a personal level when I do get to talk to them is, you know, don't be afraid of it. Keep going. Push yourself to actually do it. You know, you could be afraid to do a lot of things. And, you know, your parents may have not raised you to push yourself to go, but you have to dig down deep and actually take a hold and go, you know, push yourself and actually drive forward to achieve the things that you want. You know, there's going to be rocks and there's, you know, mountains and everything that you have to push through, but you, your own person, are the only one that's able to do that. And if you don't do that, you know, you sit aside and you don't really do anything with your life. And I'm not saying, you know, you're hopeless or, you know, you can't do it. It's just, you need the motivation. You need something to push you forward. And always setting yourself a goal. Like this year, I set a bunch of goals for filming videos and actually achieving those goals. Of course, what I've been doing now, you know, every Wednesday I've been posting. So I'm going to try to keep that going. And, you know, hopefully I don't mess up with ordering parts again. That's one thing I kind of messed up on. But, you know, actually planning and taking a, you know, thinking about it and actually taking a step back and looking at things from the outside and actually setting yourself a goal and setting yourself an actual plan to achieve that goal. You may not know the plan now, but setting a goal, you could go by then, day by day, and figure out what you need to do to get to achieve your goal, where you want to be, and achieve to basically farther yourself of bettering yourself and actually reaching farther and higher where you want to be. And with that being said, man, I hope y'all have a good day. Y'all have a good night, good evening, whichever time you're actually watching this. Peace out.